Welcome inside this game break from our Chicago studios. Rick Pizzo, Vera Jones, and for the second time on day one of the women's tournament, a team wins by 32. In fact, day one all about rocking the chalk as the higher seeds have won their 3 games by a combined 79 points. Vera had to be so impressed in this game with what the Golden Gophers did.
You know, coming into, I never would have expected this. I was expecting a very close 8-9 matchup, but who expected really for the senior Buford in particular to perform for Minnesota? She was absolutely outstanding. Senior leadership and overall leadership and contributions for everybody that stepped on the floor for this Minnesota team. As
you mentioned, about midway through the first half, it was a 15-14 lead for Wisconsin, and then the switch got flipped. Let's show you how Minnesota took down the Badgers in a big way. Pam Borton and company in search of their first Big Ten tourney win in 5 years. First tournament run, of course, for Bobby Kelsey as the head coach of Wisconsin, and she did not enjoy her trip to Indy, mainly because Kiana Buford was gunning for 3, and then Minnesota turning defense into offense. It's Buford again here with the steal, stroll, and easy score. Very next possession, when Buford's hot, you keep feeding her the basketball. Brianna Mastee to Buford. Buford ended up with 15 right there. 10-point game now. Jackie Voigt left wide open. She would knock down the 3 from the top of the key. One of 6 Golden Gopher players with at least 7 points in this game. They're up by 16 at the half. In the second, more of Buford padding that stat sheet. Kellogg, the nice feed to Buford, who would finish with 19. It is a 22-point lead. Minnesota goes on to win this one 81-49, both the largest margin of victory and most points ever scored for Minnesota in a Big Ten tournament game. As the Gophers advance, they'll face top seed Penn State in the quarterfinals on Friday. Minnesota now within 1 game of reaching 500 on the season after one of their most impressive wins of the entire year. So here you see the bracket as Michigan, Nebraska, and now Minnesota advancing into the quarterfinals. Either Michigan State or Indiana will move on to play Purdue in the quarterfinal nightcap.